It's early Saturday morning, and the sun peeks through the curtains, painting squares of light on your bedroom floor. Your phone buzzes. It's a message from Mr. and Mrs. Jones confirming tonight's babysitting job. You smile. It's a simple gig, a few hours of games, snacks, and bedtime stories, followed by glorious relaxation until their return. With your experience handling all sorts of little terrors, you know this will be a breeze. You accept the job. The Joneses live several miles outside town, nestled in a cozy cottage that sits at the edge of some sprawling woods. As you pull into the driveway, you hear the excited barks of a dog. Mr. Jones, already dressed for his evening out, greets you with a tired smile. Inside, Mrs. Jones introduces you to the kids. Billy, the eldest at 9, wrestles playfully with a golden retriever, his laughter echoing through the room. 8-year-old Jenny, with bright curiosity in her eyes, bombards you with questions.
How old are you? Do you like scary movies?
6-year-old Sean, a mop of brown hair framing a mischievous grin, clutches a red crayon, his gaze flickering between a coloring book and the pristine white wall behind it. Mrs. Jones sighs, her voice laced with amusement.
Just a reminder, honey, coloring stays on the paper, all right?
You notice a strategically placed plant covering one of Sean's latest works. A shiver runs down your spine as a cool breeze whispers through the trees outside. You glance at the dense woods, a strange sense of foreboding settling in your stomach. You've never felt quite right about the woods and the nearby mountains, but it's sure a picturesque sight. This might not be such a routine babysitting job after all. The parents left for their outing, and so the sitting has begun. You decide to get the kids started on one of your favorite board games. It's the one with the ladders, slides, and a trip around the boardwalk. Everyone is pretty into the game when there are loud rustlings outside. The wind howled like a banshee, rattling the windows and sending shivers down your spine. A heavy branch scraped against the side of the house, and you winced, bracing yourself against the table. Suddenly, a deafening crack echoed through the night, followed by a loud crash. The lights flickered ominously for a second before plunging the room into darkness. Panic surged through you. It's okay, you stammered, forcing a calm tone for the benefit of the wide-eyed children huddled around the overturned game board. But even as you spoke, you heard the unmistakable sound of the back door slamming open.
Rough.
A muffled shout cut through the howling wind. You whipped your head around to see Billy racing into the storm after the terrified dog. Billy! No, you screamed, but your voice was lost in the roar of the wind. Your heart hammered against your ribs. Every instinct screamed at you to chase after him, but a cold wave of fear washed over you as you remembered the other 2 children. Leaving them alone in the dark during a storm was unthinkable. Your mind raced, desperately searching for a solution.